Better. Hey everybody, Plush Boy here back with another Jurassic World Dino Tracker review, and there's already a few things I can say about these, is that all of their eyes are horrible. I opened the box, these came from Australia, I'm not going to be giving a seller a very good review. I am not happy, because I looked at the Herrerasaurus, and both of the eyes are shit. I'm sorry. I'm just saying Mattel's QC has gotten worse. So this is going to be... Also, I have already reviewed the Edaphosaurus by itself, unfortunately. So, if you want to check out that review, I will try to put a tag somewhere up there around now. I'll try. But, alright. Let's review these figures. Let's get the Herrerasaurus done. Here's the barcode. And no, I have no idea when these come out. So please don't ask. Because I'll say the same thing I said in the video. Alright, I need to go get like a pair of scissors or a knife. Okay, this wasn't too bad. So let's see how bad okay, one eye isn't horrible, and this guy is smaller than I thought it would be. And I gotta zoom it back in some just to show you guys. Hold on, let me get the. Sorry. As you can see, the eye is pretty badly placed. But the more I look at it, the more it's not horrible. You look at it from the front, it really isn't horrible. I just don't think it's fair. Alright, so the head, this is a Herrerasaurus. This entire thing has been resculpted. Only God knows why. I'm guessing they just felt like it. I don't know. So the head is casted in a brownish gray color. And the jaw as well. And the jaw can, in fact, open, and these are like savage strikes. So I'll get to the feature in a minute. The teeth are pretty nicely done. There's a little hair on mine. Oh, it's painted too. It's gonna look bad when I pull this off. Oh no. I'll compare it with the other Herrerasaurus here in a minute. The other side isn't bad. You got some nice scalature work around the gums and the lips. I meant to say the lips. You got them all over the head, the top of the eye. Got some more going down the back, and the neck. So the action feature, there's a button on his back. I don't expect much of an action feature for smaller figures like this. I really don't expect something big like a massive action Jurassic. So something as simple as a neck bobbing action, it works. Chomping would have been alright. I kind of like having the mouth shut, but by default. And if you can pose them, that's even better. The arms on mine are really, really, really loose. Like, really loose. But they're very nicely sculpted. I mean, they're casted in this carrot orange. They can go out like that as well. They can go forward and back. And unfortunately, the claws on mine aren't painted very well. I'm just a little bummed out about these eyes. The legs, you got like a fade. This fade isn't horrible. I'll say it could have been better. Maybe if they painted the bottom part of the legs, you know, the orange around from here down, maybe it wouldn't have looked as bad. Because look, here's what I'm talking about with the leg colors. They do it with tiger, but this is one where I wish they would have put more white, because the white should go all the way down. And maybe stopping at the tail. I'm going to be nice. Just stop at the tail. have the arms white, because the arms has got to be white. Like on Panther, the arms are the lighter color. in the movie, it was actually kind of like that. So I give him a point for doing that. Um, the legs. Oh wow, the legs can go. Like the hips can move. I don't think. I think one of mine can't for some reason. I'm not gonna force it, guys. And then the tail can spin around. So what I was saying about the fade is that maybe if hold on, which way does it go? This way. Maybe if they were to paint this orange down to maybe here on the tail, it might have looked alright. And you got more scales going down there on the scan code and it stops. Oh, and I actually almost forgot to give it to you guys this time. Here is the scan code. For this, if you need it, and this is in the desert biome, which I think you guys can look. So this goes with the Ostroraptor. This is not a bad looking figure. It really isn't. They got the colors decent. My issue is QC. How well does mine stand, you ask? Yeah, it stands up pretty. Hold on, I can't text mine right now. I mean, it doesn't stand very well on the carpet, but, you know, it's carpet. I don't expect it to stand on carpet. So I'm just going to put it back on top of its box. If it'll stand. Oh my goodness, I'm so sorry, guys. Also, I have another review of the Gujitsus. Let's go over the Zuniceratops remake. I'll give you this barcode. Here's. We'll turn the flash off. Oh, shoot. Sorry. There you go. Here's the barcode. I don't know when anything comes out. I go scouring all over the internet and trying to find a lot of these, because a lot of these we scout for. Alright. And this is in the mountain biome, which it kind of works. Whoops. Come on, focus. Focus. There you go. Okay, the Zuniceratops strike attack. Let's turn my flash back on. Okay, the eyes are a little nicer on this one and got some extra paint on them. The pupils are, also the pupils in the Herrerasaurus aren't painted, but it's like a darker color, so it doesn't look bad. Alright, this head is casted in like a milky, dirty chocolate brown. You got some of these, lighter gray, like sand color on the back of the frill. The horns are painted nicely, and the entire, I think, the frill, the horns are hard rubber plastic. You got some of this dark oil colored paint going from the eyes, going down there, and then they got it on the beak. It doesn't look bad because the color kind of does look like that on a beak. And then that brown, the oil goes all the way down to where the shoulders are. And then you have the color on the frill, the sand going all the way up, going right past the button, and the button's cast in that color, so it kind of looks a little off. It doesn't look horrible though, and what's also neat about this area is that it actually has feathers, which is really nice. It's well needed. You got some more of that black behind the frill stopping right before the button. Something else is that this has the arm articulation, just like the other one, and the shoulders can go out and in. Mine are extremely stiff, so I would be careful moving any of these joints for a while. Their hips can go out and in, as well as the legs can move forward and backwards. The tail can spin around, which I think is kind of stupid. And here's this. Let me get it out. This one's tough. Here is the scan code. I hope you guys can all see that alright. Alright, good. And if you guessed, most of your Ceratopsians have a head ramming feature. I kind of wish it was where you push the button, it goes down. Kind of like the Herrerasaurus, because I know they can do this. Because what's kind of cool, and it's kind of on a lame figure, but the Cosmoceratops is the only one that is much different. So the head is actually up like it normally would be. You could put the head going up like that or down like that. Something a lot of you guys might not have noticed, that you got to move it up and down to get that full action. Excuse me a moment so I can put him back on his spot on the shelf. Alright. That was the Zuniceratops. I'll get the other one here in a minute. Let me get the Edaphosaurus opened. This is probably the most exciting one in the wave because it's, it's a new species and it's a Permian creature or non-dinosaurian. And this one's got some heft to it. And I just noticed there are zip ties that I need to casually pop off. So normally I would normally just have fun, play with the box like this. I break the tape. I don't have a knife or a blade of any kind up here. There it goes. I'm just gonna pause you guys. Hold up. Okay, I finally got this open like 3 minutes later. This is much nicer than I thought it would be. So, they do have a fade. It's in the arms, and it's really not as bad as you think. It's black and gray. The colors are very, very similar, so they don't look horrible. And his eyes are worse than the Herrerasaurus. I'm trying to get y'all to look at him. It's slightly crooked and unpainted. The other side is just as bad. It's too far back. Yes, this does have a posable jaw. The inside of the mouth looks fine. The teeth are actually a decent size, that they wouldn't have been big because this was primarily a herbivore. The sail is a very soft, flexible rubber. Because the top of the head is casted in black. The lower half, the jaw, is casted in gray, and that gray goes all the way down into the legs and all the way down to the tail. The arms are casted in the black. It doesn't look bad because the fade they did really kind of looks good, to be honest. I'm trying to think. The arms can move forward and back. I'm not too worried about the claws being painted on these smaller ones. It's mainly the big ones I'm worried about. The arms can go out and in, and they can go forward and back. I know his arms can move. There it is. There it is. There it is. His legs can go forward and back. They can kind of go out and in, but not really. And the tail's tied to the action feature. But before we get to that, I will show you guys its scan code. There you go. Scan code. It also has some small scales on the shoulders and a little bit on the legs. And it's got like those fish fin things on the tail, which I think looks stupid on all of these dinosaurs. So the tail controls the neck, just like Primal Attack figures. And you can do the same thing if you kind of wanted to. You want to get that for like a video, you could use the head for it. Yeah, alright, comparison time. Alright, let's get the first one I did. The Geniodectes on the floor, so we can see them all in their. This is wave 1 of Strike Attack. Hopefully I get the second one someday. So I got the other Herrerasaurus, and some other differences is the head looks so much better, in my opinion. How well does that stand now? His head's too heavy, so he might not stand well for you guys. But the head on the old one makes it look more like a Spinosaur. And the arms are different. He's got 3-fingered hands. I would say they would have 3 fingers on a little nub like this one, but it wouldn't have the claw. But I do like the colors on this older one. And I also have a battle damage one to show off with too. Now the one is definitely longer than the one. Sorry about the blur, but this is definitely nice because now we have an attack pack, a battle damage, and a savage strike. Well, strike attack figure, and I'll do this all day. I kind of already. Wait, no, I never did I? It's no big deal. Here's the Zuniceratops. Here's the Dino Escape Zuniceratops, and here is the Strike Attack Zuniceratops. Oops. Whoa, that was uncalled for. On this one, the colors are a lot simpler, but much nicer looking, in my opinion. The colors are on this one are a little more complex. You got like 3 of them, but this one's kind of simple. The color choices are weird. The greenish yellow and the blackish blue. It doesn't look bad. Maybe if they did this with browns, it probably would look very nice. Also, I give them a point for the small amount of feathers on this. And this is very loose of an action feature, but I'm not going to complain. For the Edaphosaurus, I got the extreme damage Dimetrodon to go with it. Even though the Dimetrodon would have been a bit bigger, if I'm not wrong. But yeah, this thing is tiny compared to the Edaphosaurus. Wow, this is cool. Alright, I have one more video to do. I hope you guys enjoyed, and peace.